falling apart when you're so far. You're the only thing that I can't lose. I can't lose. You filled in the cracks, didn't know I had. Melting my heart from the broken glass. Now in every part of me, it's you. And I don't want nobody else closer than you, closer than you. I can't let in someone else closer than you, closer than you. 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 Every day as the years go by, you'll never fall 'cause we're intertwined. I'll be the one that's holding on to you. And I don't want nobody else closer than you, closer than you. I can't let in someone else closer than you, closer than you.
I don't know where I am, I don't know where you take me, I don't know where you take me. I just follow your trail and I'm losing your mind and I'm losing your head. Let me escape from this love, 'cause I'm a prisoner. I just want to look my way and never back to you. Ooh, I'm not above it. Let me be myself. I'm not above it. Let me be myself. Let me be myself. Let me be myself. I'm not above it. Let me be myself. I'm not above it. I don't know where I am, I don't know where you take me, I don't know where you take me. I just follow your trail and I'm losing your mind and I'm losing your head. Let me escape from this love, 'cause I'm a prisoner. I just want to look my way and never back to you. Ooh, I'm not above it.
falling apart when you're so far. You're the only thing that I can't lose. I can't lose. You filled in the cracks, didn't know I had. Melting my heart from the broken glass. Now in every part of me, it's you. And I don't want nobody else closer than you, closer than you. I can't let in someone else closer than you, closer than you. Oh, closer than you. 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 Every day as the years go by, you'll never fall 'cause we're intertwined. I'll be the one that's holding on to you. And I don't want nobody else closer than you, closer than you. I can't let in someone else closer than you, closer than you. Oh, oh, oh. Closer than you, closer than you.
I know that you're drunk. Yeah. Tell me what you want after this club. You know you're national, Uber right at my house, you caught a taxi. I'm picky with my women, I'm deciding. Call me to your crib and I'm sliding. I'm picky with my women, I'm deciding. Call me to your crib and I'm sliding. I'm on first things first, let me get that introduction. We all know long road to sell this drug. You was so in love, you weren't gonna tell me nothing. Let me get this clear, cause I had no idea. I did too much, I feel like I did too much. So let's get naughty, yeah, I need all y'all. I feel like I did too much, I feel like I did too much. Yeah, let's party, yeah, I need all.
Scesto.
I don't know where I am, I don't know where you take me, I don't know where you take me. I just follow your trail and I'm losing your mind and I'm losing your head. Let me escape from this love, cause I'm a prisoner. I just want to look my way and never back to you. Let me be myself.
falling apart when you're so far. You're the only thing that I can't lose. I can't lose. You filled in the cracks, didn't know I had. Melting my heart from the broken glass. Now in every part of me, it's you. And I don't want nobody else. Closer than you, closer than you. I can't live
get nasty. Uber ride at my house, call a taxi. I'm picky with my women, I'm deciding. Call me to your crib and I'm sliding. I'm picky with my women, I'm deciding. Call me to your crib and I'm sliding. I'm on first things first, let me get that introduction. We all know long road to sell this drug. Do something in love, no one gon' tell me nothing. Let me get this clear, 'cause I had no idea. I did too much, I feel like I did too much. So let's get naughty, yeah, I need all y'all. I feel like I did too much, I feel like I did too much. Yeah, let's
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the SimZone once again. Today we are in the second round of our GT3 championship. Apologies for the late connections. We caught some technical difficulties, but I think they are now resolved. I think we're currently watching our drivers on the grid. They're waiting for the race to start. I think they'll have to do a full formation lap, so I'll use that to introduce myself. I'm JPAM23, and with the only G, our cameraman. I don't think you can hear him, but he'll be able to send me some videos and image for me to commentate the race. This second race we are in today in Zandvoort. I think weather is overcast. I'm not sure what track conditions we got today. It seems that they're greasy and maybe green, actually. Maybe it's been rain before. The weather forecast was a little bit uncertain. There was some possibility of rain, not much. But yeah, we currently see, I think Thorsten Borchardt has been able to set out the best lap time tonight. Followed by Spiller and Mas, I think is Suisi, and on the top three, top four got Morant and Menezes, I believe, and top five. Zandvoort is interesting track. Usually doesn't let you rest very much. It's very intensive. I've been able to race a couple of times in there, and it's really intense. It's only got the start finish straight, where you can actually have a little bit of a rest, but the rest of the track is really intense. As you see, they've started now the full formation lap. And last time we couldn't stream the race. I believe Sam Bucknell took out the first position there, the title in the first round. In Monza, I don't think we see if I can get the standings actually, see how the race ended. But yeah, we got Thorsten leading the formation lap. And his foot when the race will start. So if I can get the last standings from Monza. Yeah, so Sam Bucknell finished on P1 last race with the Porsche, and with Suisi on the Ferrari in second position, and Thorsten the Bentley in third position. Thorsten now, I think Sam is not being able to race with us today. I think Thorsten and Suisi now trying to get some advantage on the general standings in the championship. It's a 5-round championship. It's not long, so any advantage they take today, it will be very important towards the end, I'm sure. We see the approach to this little chicane that we got. The names of the corners in Zandvoort are a little bit difficult to pronounce, to be honest. I know the first turn I think is called Tarzan. That's the first hairpin, interesting name there. But yeah, it's a very good turn to overtake. It provides very good opportunities to overtake there. It's got this camber where it can go either inside or outside and make a move. So we'll see who is gonna try and make the first move. Hopefully these guys will keep it clean in the first lap. It's 1 hour race. They've got pit window of 20 minutes in the middle, so there's plenty of time to make up any gap. As we see green flag now. Thorsten leading the race at the moment. We see the pack. They're all very close. They go to the first turn, the first corner. We see a Bentley Spiller. They're trying to challenge Thorsten. We see Maas also able to hold third position. Morant on the purple. McLaren C goes wide. He's gonna lose positions to Menezes, I believe, on the Ferrari. We see the pack very close, but it looks like it's been a very clean start. Yeah, see Thorsten still leading the race with Spiller and the other Bentley. Seems the Bentleys are going very well here today, and so we see on the Ferrari being challenged by Morant on the McLaren. It's a not easy track to overtake, to be honest. This one is really difficult to find a gap. So you see, it's the other Ferrari. I think Menezes is trying to challenge Morant, but again, it's really difficult to find a gap there. It's been really clean lap, this first one. As they approach, I believe, the last corner of the first lap. So Austin leading the race. Spiller and the Bentley following very close with Suisi and Morant on the McLaren. Not many. I would see the Mercedes Brown, that thing overtaking the Ferrari 992. Very nice livery, this Ferrari. Not many positions been changed so far in these first two laps. See the Porsche of Sorokin, I think he's Red Bull. Glad to see him today here in the Porsche. We see a little bit on the back of the pack, some actions there on a Bentley 65 trying to gain positions. Oh, we see a Lamborghini there with damage. It's got a very troubled start. I think Ian Prentice has Emo guy on the Ferrari 666, obviously, on P15. Followed very closely by Norman in the Audi and Lamborghini 47. See Neyman go very wide and is gonna lose the positions against Ferrari number 23. Very close racing now. It's really putting. We see a very close part there. I think led by Sorokin. The Mercedes, the Ferrari. I think that is Ferrari 669 trying to make a move there on the outside of the first turn. They approach to the other hairpin. Very interesting start of the race in the middle of the pack. Let's see at the top how things are going. Austin leading the race at the moment, followed by Spiller and the Bentley, and so we see I think the top three are still keeping their positions. Followed very closely by the McLaren 137 and the Ferrari. There's still Red Bull on this Porsche holding everyone else really. Brown very close in the Mercedes. And the Ferrari 992, the two Ferraris following very closely there. It's important not to make a mistake now, just 5 minutes after the start. Try to hold positions, try to not to make any mistake, not go for a spin, and from there develop the pace and the consistency they need to get a good result today. That's a nice livery, this one, Brown on the Mercedes, as they go to the start finish line, as they were not having exchanged positions in this lap, but they are really close. Can't see the times, the gaps at the moment, but there's definitely less than half a gap, half a second gap for sure. We see a thin, so Rocky now being able to drive away a little bit, but is now to there's two groups really. It's Morant on the McLaren, followed by Susie, who's lost position there. Not sure what's happened, and the other Ferrari number 11, and then the other group following closely with Sorokin, Brown, and the two Ferraris. That's the thing with this track, is that you drive following the driver ahead, the car ahead, and you keep out the pace. But it's really difficult unless someone makes a mistake. It's really difficult to find a gap to overtake in this track. And usually the first turn is a good place to do that. Maybe the other hairpin that follows, but this track has also got two right-handers. Really difficult to find a good braking point. Everyone's got a different braking point in the two right-handers. We see now a Ferrari challenging Brown. It's going for the outside. Not sure if he's going to be able to make it. Looks like Brown is still able to hold the inside. They're still ahead, but they go side by side now. The Ferrari's got the inside on the hairpin. That's probably going to be a better place to get a good exit there, and he makes a move. He gets it done. Very elegant. Trying to follow now Sorokin, who's been able to drive away after this small battle. We still follow very closely on the top. So he is trying to not let Morant drive away. He's trying to stick behind him. I'm not sure if he made a mistake, because Morant there was able to make a move. So we see Ferrari number 11 dropping back a little bit there. That's an interesting battle at the moment with Morant and Susie on the Ferrari 55. So they go to the first turn. Not sure if he's really close. We're gonna make a move. No, Morant goes very defensive there on the inside. I think Amin is holding the racing line, taking behind, see if Morant makes a mistake. But it's really hard to make a move here. So you go to the other. Oh, so as he goes wide, it's gonna lose a little bit position. Morant is definitely gonna have a bad exit there, have a rest, and it's really difficult to keep concentration here in this track for an hour. I'm sure there'll be mistakes. Or as we got on the back, Brown, I think his drop back was fighting with one of the Ferraris, but no, I think he's P8, same as before. have a look at the back of the pack with Ian in P15. We see 3, 4 Aston Martins there, and the 2 Lamborghinis not having the best race. Got Harry now on this Kai Ferrari, followed closely by the Porsche 911, really close. Gonna make a move now, but I think Harry's still able to make to hold this position, get the racing line right. That's the 2 right-handers are really difficult to handle sometimes. We see at the top Porsche still leading the race, Spiller followed by Spiller, and Moran is still being challenged by Suzuki. Nothing is changed at the top so far. Then we've got Ferrari number 11. I think is closing the gap with Suzuki. Let's see if he may be able to catch up in a few minutes. We still got the back with Sorokin and the Porsche number 14, followed by the Ferrari and the Mercedes. It's doing well, Sorokin on this Porsche. Not sure how it is in the 2020 POP. I think last time I drove it was a bit slower than other POPs, but Sorokin, we know him from long time ago. He's fast, he can handle the Porsche very well. See, very close now as he approaches to the chicane. This goes wide, doesn't get very good exit. Ferrari's gonna be able to stick really close to him as they approach to the last corner. I think the only G is trying to tell me something, I can't hear him. Sorokin goes very defensive now, holds the inside. And, the Ferrari goes on the outside, not sure if he's gonna be able to. Sorokin still, I think, looks like he's holding the position now. He's gonna have the inside, but he's gonna be on the outside on the hairpin. Not really good place to be. We see the Ferrari thing is taking the position P6. Yeah, he's done it. Yeah, this hairpin, the second hairpin on the outside is probably not the best position to be. I think if drivers on the first turn take the outside and they're able to be side by side, they have a good chance on the second hairpin to make the move. Well, Sorokin is still not giving up this position and trying to get it back, being challenged. He's got a bit of a gap with the other thing is Brown on the Mercedes, but definitely this battle with the Ferrari is gonna make them lose time there. So they go to the chicane and they get both of good exits. Let's see what's happening with stick with Sorokin. I think he's lost a little bit, he's dropping out a little bit, but yeah, he's been able to hold this position for a few laps, 50 minutes, and eventually giving up. But so we see now Brown being challenged by the Ferrari. I think this time he's got it well secured. Let's see in the following lap corners. Not sure what lap we are in, but I can't see on the screen. But Thorsten is still. Yeah, this view might help. Yeah, lap number 8. Got Thorsten Borchardt in first position, Spiller in second, 6.7 seconds gap. So it's a significant gap. He's been able to open in 15 minutes. Morant has got the P3 still. I mean, so you see really close to him, less in 0.4 of a second. Nothing's changed there. But we've got now the Mercedes on the 1.7 seconds behind Suisi, following up closely. But I think he's been now a bit of a gap with. I can read his name. I think it's something about Hacker in the Ferrari 992. That's the start of the group because he's got Sorokin right behind him, 4/10 of a second. Brown in the Mercedes, Ferrari 669. They all got good chance there to get P6 today. Let's have a look at the back of the pack, how things are going there. Harry, still this battle going on. We've seen it for a few laps now. On the Ferrari, Sky Ferrari, really nice livery. That's one of the liveries I like the most on the Ferraris. We're still hazing, thing is. Following up very closely, 3/10 of a second. That's how he's been able to hold the position very well. Bentley 65 chasing the Aston Martin Haskell, I think it's. What are we seeing now? Yeah, the Bentley 65 chasing the Aston Martin, trying to gain some. But I think Bentleys are good cars in this track. They go very well. Oh, he lost the Aston Martin. He went for a spin there. I think Bentley's been able to gain the positions. We see Brown being challenged by the Ferrari there. Ooh, what's going on in there? There's a pack really close. I see I think it was that Morant on the McLaren. He's lost lots of positions there. Brown has been able to pass him. Not sure what happened. Had a mistake or something. He's dropped lots of positions with Suisi. Gets back P3, followed by the two Ferraris and Sorokin. We see Morant. Scott. Not sure what's happened to him, but now he's got the Ferrari really close, chasing him up. This track is really hard to. It's hard to keep the concentration so long without any single mistake, and these guys so far have been able to race very clean. Sorokin now chasing Ferrari. There's a group of 3 Ferraris down the top. I think Orchard's got a comfortable, is having comfortable race so far. Not really being challenged by anyone. He's been able to increase the gap actually to 9 seconds. So he's got P3 back, but he's 3 seconds behind Spiller. And then he's got the group of 3 Ferraris, Sorokin, Brown, Morant has dropped lots of positions there, P8 now, and Clearfield on the Ferrari 669, closing the second pack, or first pack really. So first train of cars that are really close to each other. Morant very close to Brown. Not sure, can't see too much damage in this McLaren. Hopefully he just went for a spin without hitting any barrier or damaging the car. That's a track that is not very doesn't punish you too much if you've got a few seconds damage, because it's not a very fast track, but if the damage is able to ruin a little bit your aero, then you got a problem here for sure. Doesn't look like he's got any damage. He's been able to chase Brown, but again, on this track it's really difficult to make a move. Might wait to the pit window to open. I think he's got 20 minutes window opening at the half of the race. I think it's gonna open in 15 seconds actually. That'd be interesting to see the strategies each driver's got here. That may be able, as we see more around there, a little bit of touch with Brown, takes the outside, but he's almost lost the control of this car there. Yeah, what I was saying is that obviously they got a 20 minutes pit window, they can pit early, maybe trying to overtake on the pits, who knows. The other thing to mention, I don't think we've talked about the rules on the race. This race is, so there's a important rule that drivers cannot refuel, so they've started with a full tank. Then they only got 2 sets of tires to use during the whole session. That includes quali, practice, quali, and race. So at some point, these drivers, each of them will have to use a tire that they've previously used on the qualifying session. So yeah, it's interesting to see what I know. This track is very demanding on tires, especially if you went for a spin or were not very, you were very harsh on them. They may give you back some time loss at the end, but yeah, interesting to see who started with new tires, who started with used tires, and what they're gonna use. We see a few of them now. King and Brown going to the pits. That's left, I think, Morant with a little bit of a clean air at the moment. As we see other drivers like see the Bentley 65, Aston Martin 32 also has car in pit box, and we see the back of the pack as well. They've decided to pit early, maybe to try and fix some damage. We see Ian, Imo guy there, battling with someone. He's been chased by an Aston Martin, and he's chasing another Aston Martin. He got the outside, very wide. I think the Aston Martin's gonna take advantage of that. Take P14 from Ian. We see the first drivers finishing the pit stop. So they're gonna go for a second long stint, I presume, with the new tires. Interesting to see what Thorsten's gonna do. Probably a conservative tactic and go for a long stint now and secure this P1, and then coming out of the pits on the first position. Brown P16, I think, is one of the first that's finished the surf mandatory stop. There's a group there. Oh, that's another thing, is if you're unlucky and get out of the pits where you cause traffic, that's gonna really slow you down, because that's not easy to overtake. These drivers don't have to really give you the position, because they are not lapped or anything like that. It's not ideal. I think that's what's going on at the moment. Some of the drivers at the top have found some traffic coming out of the pits, and now there's difficult to make it through the grid. We see 2 Bentleys now battling each other. I'm not sure what Bentley was that. Bentley 65, so P17. And then Bentley 89. Who's Bentley 89? Borchardt, yeah. Borchardt's finding some traffic now. Also, I think this track is not of the longest. I think it's about 1.5 minutes. 1:30 there. They are driving now 1:37s. You can easily find lapped drivers. We see a Porsche going wide. Not the best place to be because that braking area is key to have it. I'm sure now it's gonna have very dirty tires. Haskell on the Aston Martin, there too. And there's another McLaren there, the middle. I think is, I'm not sure who it was. Oh yeah, Boot. McLaren 22 Boot, giving way to all the drivers. You see Brown now battling there with Lamborghini 45. I think Brown topped the Lamborghini. I'm not sure. I don't think so. But yeah, again, there's not. They don't have to give you the position. So that's gonna slow him down. Trying to figure out who is he battling with. I think probably, or definitely, Menezes probably when he comes to the pit. Let's see. Yeah, Sorokin has already stopped and is ahead of Brown. Brown has lost lots of time by the looks of it. Moran's also stopped on the McLaren. As we see Brown trying to go to the outside now and makes it. And does it. I'm not sure what's going on. He's lost it in the first hairpin. He'll have to. He's lost position too with Wood. He'll have to start again, but it's not having the best race so far. He decided to pit early and it's not working out. Let's see what's going on with the stops. I presume the top 10 still needs to. Top 6 still needs to stop. Oh, Spiller and Menezes is stopping right now. Everyone else is stopped really. Spiller P2, I believe, before he stopped. He's now in the pit box. Menezes also on the Ferrari his mandatory stop. Be interesting to see how when he decides to stop, how it's gonna be relative to Spiller. So we see Harry, I think is the other driver is not stopped yet. If you like what you see, guys, visit our website www.SimZone.com. You can take part of the action you're seeing right now. Currently have a few championships going on. These are the first seasons going on at the moment on Predicast 2 got the Clios on Tuesday. The GT3s on Saturdays I've just finished. And obviously the touring cars, very exciting. This one on Sundays. On ACC we got also the GT3s you're watching now on PC platform, and we've got the GT3s on PS4 as well tomorrow at 6 in the evening, I believe. Yeah, so special thanks to our Patreons. I think I got the list somewhere, and just give me a sec, I'll bring up the list of Patreons. We won't miss too much action. Yeah, so we got Zone Master, the World 34, Windsor, Kenny, Jarmo, got on Zone Expert, MotoringMorgan, Camber, Marty Road Racing Live, Duke Martin, and Willside Racing. And in SimZone members, we got ESR Chef, XmecOnline, Rashid, Delor, and XandaFlanda. Thank you very much all supporting us on our Patreon membership, and also very active on Discord. Always good to see. Right, lap 17, lap 18 at the moment. Borchardt leading the race on the Bentley, followed by Suisi. It's not stopped yet, and
We are halfway
the
through, not
third
over yet.
one was I'm sure, can't see now. Yeah, Suisi in P2. Fierfeld, I think he's not stopped in P3. And Spiller is the first one of drivers have already served them and had to stop. I'll be interested to see Suisi and Spiller how what positions they are after they've all served pit stop. I think there'll be still 10 minutes of pit window open. I think the only is trying to tell me something that I can't hear him. Having some technical difficulties tonight at the SimZone. We'll have to check what's going on. Right. When I look at the middle of the pack right now, we see some action there with the Aston Martin and the Lamborghini number 47, I believe. No, 797. Yeah. So we got Jones trying to challenge Welp P18 position, battle for P18. Got 24 drivers today on track, so good to see. On a track such as Zandvoort, it's never easy to find to have so many drivers on track. But yeah, we're really close to warp at the moment on this Lamborghini. I've driven the Aston Martin in the past. It was really not the easiest car to drive. I remember it could oversteer quite a lot on the low speed corners, but I'm not sure if that's been fixed now by ACC. Assetto Corsa Competizione developers. We see now interesting moves. Suisi, was it there stopped? Is it come out of the pit now? I believe so. And it's come ahead of Spiller. He's got virtually, he's P2 at the moment, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, Spiller is really close, so it's good strategy for Suisi's worked out. He's been able to come out ahead of Spiller, but now he's got probably cold tires. Well, Spiller is already probably in the peak of performance for this set of tires. So yeah, Suisi is the first one of the ones that have served the mandatory stop now. That's really challenged now by Spiller on the Bentley. I know this Bentley is really stable car. He makes the move in the inside, side by side at the moment, and as they approach to the chicane on the right hand side, Suisi is going to have the inside. He's going to come ahead and gets back P2 virtually. We got now the other Ferrari, Meneses, I believe, number 11, been able to catch up now with the group. So that's battle for P2 at the moment. Whoa, very interesting action going on at the moment. I see Suisi goes defensive and Bentley goes on the inside. As I remember, I hope they haven't touched there. Suisi goes wide and Spiller gets P2 back. And now Suisi is gonna have to defend from Meneses. They go to the left hand side's hairpin. It's good driving performance from these drivers today. These guys really doing well, keeping the car on track and fast. The two Ferraris now with very similar performance. was interesting. So he worked out a strategy very well, but I think these cold tires penalized him a little bit on his chances to defend from Spiller. Let's see what comments we got. Oh, quite a lot. Kenny, Carwin, hello everyone. Yeah, I'm sure he's watching us. He'll be tomorrow on track on the PS4 platform. I'm sure taking good notes on these drivers tonight. Pure Motorstop, I believe he's Mace Gamer. I'm not sure. No sound. Oh, that was quite well. JR Sim Racing. Same map 1-2 is fast here, probably. I believe I've always used map 1. I don't know about any other map unless it rains. What we see now, Sorokin challenging Ferrari 992. I say always Ferrari 992 because I've got a very small screen and I'm not able to see the name. So Ferrari 992. Yeah, leading now the position P5, being challenged by Sorokin. Sorokin is doing a good race, not having any mistakes we haven't seen. Keeping the car on track, the Porsche. Try to make a good race tonight. Be the second, I believe he finished in the top 10 in Monza. It's not an easy thing in the Porsche. Definitely he'll be targeting top 10 as well. He's got P6, I think he's scored the top 10 for sure, but he wants more. It's clearly he got the pace. I will see how's it going there. Pit stops. Is Thorsten stopped, I believe. I'm not sure. I can't see if the race leader is stopped yet or not. But might be only 3 minutes to go for the pit stop to close. No, he's going really long stint. I think he's running now the used tires, the long stint, and now he's gonna fly on the second stint with new tires and empty tank. That's the only one on track without saving his mandatory stop yet. Hopefully, hope he's not forgetting about it. Only 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go. We see a pink Lamborghini. Where I've seen a pink car before. Sounds familiar. Being chased by the Aston Martin. I think he's made the move on Petschke on the Aston Martin 273 for P20. Looking good car. Lap 23. And Thorsten has been leading the race with Spiller in second position, Suisi in P3. Bit of a gap open between the three drivers now. There's still the 3 Ferraris on P3, P4 and P5. Nothing's changed on that side, and Sorokin on P6. Interesting to see Morant. How is he doing on the McLaren? We saw him before leading, I think it was P2, P3, and suddenly dropped positions. Something might happen to him, but I think he's recovering well. Still holding P7, not a bad place to be. Trying to catch up some of the guys ahead, and Sorokin is still a few seconds ahead. I don't think it's going to be an easy job unless someone makes a mistake. Mark Ray, if I'm not racing, bro. Yeah. Miss you, Mark. Yeah. Miss you on track. Hope to see you next week. Not sure what track we call. It's got. Trying to think what track is next. Maybe Misano. I'm not sure. Sorokin for the win, Jazz, and Racing says, yeah, Sorokin is really doing well with his Porsche. But at the moment, Thorsten, Spiller and Suisi are on the top 3. Then they've done really well so far. It's been a clean race, actually. I haven't seen so much contact for a track like some that we see, and making a move on first off for P15. Well done there on the inside before the hairpin, and now gets a good exit and drive away. So well done for him. I think Borchardt might have stopped now because pit window is closed now. So everyone should have served the mandatory stop now. And for the second and things we see the track conditions are fast. So shouldn't be an issue for tyres. Temperature is not very high. 28 is something that acceptable. We see the Mercedes now going sideways on the exit, and it's gonna be used by, and they're gone some drivers lapping him because that was a Ferrari. We see now very close to Spiller after he lost the position, has been able to close the gap a little bit more, and maybe he's preparing a move anytime soon. So they go through this, I always call it these difficult right-handers, and there's a left-hander which is also so difficult. I never get the braking point right or the racing line right. I'm pretty sure it's a good opportunity there to make a move. So approach the chicane. I think the Bentley is defending quite well. It's a big car. Takes lots of space there. It's not easy. Probably too easy. He's gonna get as close as he can and then try to get a good exit at the last corner. And make a move on the Tarzan hairpin. It's called Tarzan hairpin. T1. Mm, 18 minutes to go. Nothing's changed at the top at the moment. Thorsten leading the race, followed by Spiller on the Bentley. So we see very close to him on the Ferrari, number 55. But they encounter now some traffic, so some Aston Martin there. As another thing with traffic is that it's sometimes difficult to give the position to the drivers that are coming behind, because maybe you're battling for some position that you don't really want to lose too much time, and you move a little bit off the racing line here, it penalizes a lot. We see Suisi really close now to the Bentley. Still not been able to make a move, so we see some Lamborghini there. Giving a space for these guys to go ahead. See Sorokin now. And Morant, I think they got, not sure what the gap is, but I think last time I checked the gap was significant. Don't think Morant was in a position to challenge Sorokin anytime soon. We see he's crossing now at start finish line, and Sorokin now approaching to T1. Still some work to do there to get close to him. He wants to make a move. We see now looking at the 273 Aston Martin P20. These Aston Martins are good looking cars. It's the ones I probably I like the most in this game. The Honda obviously, but I'm a Honda fan. We're looking now at fight for P8, if I'm not wrong. There's Alderberg, Bentley 65. Trying to get, no. Alderberg is on the Lamborghini and being chased by Bentley 65. This track is always easy to find a fight. There's always, especially with 23, 24 cars on track, there's always someone battling for some position. We go back to the battle for P3, no, for P2. Spiller still defending P2 from Suisi. This battle has been going on for quite a while since Suisi came out from pit. He came out ahead of Spiller, but he couldn't hold a position, probably because of the cold tires. As we see now, trying to make a move on the outside, but Spiller still got the inside, easy to defend there. It's the approach now to the chicane, I believe, yeah. Get on the heavy braking zone, but Spiller still ahead. Not sure what lap is, what might be lap 25, 26. Well, it says still 7-8 laps to go. Probably more. There's plenty of time, but doesn't look like the Spiller is gonna make any mistake. It's been very consistent, very consistent driving this race. He's doing well on this track. This Bentley is one of the most stable cars on this track. I've driven it before, and it's a good car to be in this track. But the Ferrari is also it's a car that is good in any track, I believe. It's one of the most versatile cars. It performs well in any track, and so easy is definitely gonna put some pressure on the Spiller for sure on this 13 minutes to go. 13 people currently watching us. Thank you very much for that. If you can hit like, it's really amazing. Still see this cut race going on at the moment with Spiller in P2, Suisi in P3, and Menezes in P4. They are really close to each other. Anything can happen to the end of the race. You see Thorsten looks like he's secured this P1 unless he make a catastrophic mistake. But Suisi now really close again as they approach the last two corners. The last corner is a fast right-hander. It's not an easy it's not an easy place to overtake, but if you exit badly, it might cost you the position. So we see now some traffic there. Spiller going very defensive, getting the inside and defending from Suisi. It's battle for P2 now, ladies and gentlemen, after 50 minutes of race. That's really close racing. Nothing's changed since the beginning on these positions. We see now Suisi trying to make an aggressive move there in the inside. Now he's got the outside. See how he exits the corner. I think now Menezes been able to catch up with Suisi and is probably gonna put some pressure at some point this lap. we see as they go to the chicane. Spiller in. Whoa, this is really close. Not sure if there was contact there, but Swiss is lost their position. It was too wide, and Menezes is trying to capitalize on that. Now Swiss got the inside and gets back P3. That's battle now for P2 and P3, ladies and gentlemen. Really close racing now. They got the slipstream now, and Menezes is trying to go to the outside as they come to turn 1. Spiller trying to drive away, try to gain a few seconds now. That will be really good to have towards the end of the race for sure. We see now the battle is turned to be between the two Ferraris, battling for P3. You see a little bit of damage in this Ferrari number 55 on the right hand side. I'm not sure what happened there. Probably so close contact with someone, so close racing and going side by side. We see now Spiller's been dropped a little bit back, and Swiss is catching up. Not sure where he's gonna try to make a move. We saw before some position exchange towards T1 and T2 and the second hairpin, the left hand side, left-hander hairpin. That seems to be the best place to try, but we see now set close to the last two corner. Probably Switzing will have to try to assess the situation and see if it's really worth pushing for P2 or trying to defend from Menezes, this third position. I'm sure the Mercedes number 11 is gonna try to push as much as we see now. Spiller going very wide, losing P2, and it's gonna be challenged by Menezes now. So he's been able to get P2. Yeah, he went wide there in T1, so easy to capitalize on this. 8 minutes to go. This battle is still going on. Yes, we see really close race. Lots of action here at the top of the grid. Looks like Suisi now has got some clean air. Will try to drive away. We see slightly different racing lines now. They seems to go side by side, but we'll see how they exit from this left-hander. Looks like they go side by side to approach into the hairpin. We see Suisi is gonna defend on the inside. Whew. Yeah, that's really intense. Yeah, it seems they got towards the second sector slightly different racing lines, and they close the gap between themselves, but as they go now towards T1, really close. Menezes goes a little bit wide, but still holds that right at the back of Spiller on that Bentley. See at the gaps, must be really 2 and 3 tenths of a second. What else going on? At the middle of the pack seems they spaced out between themselves. A bit of a battle between P12, P13 and P14. We see now, I think Ian has lost some positions according to ACC. More at on P6 on the McLaren, but the real battle is at the top at the moment. Oh, Morand, we saw that Morand trying to challenge Sorokin, was in P5. think Sorokin, he might have made a move on Morant. I'm not sure. Was it P6 before, I believe, or P5? It was P5. He's got Morant now right at his back. He'll have to defend this position. We go back to the battle for P2. So we see, I think, Sims is open a little bit of a gap between the other two. Spiller on P3 and Menezes on P4. Very close to him. I'm sure he's gonna fight for the podium. I'm pretty sure. They approach some traffic. So he's already past the Porsche. I'm not sure what Porsche is. I think it's Porsche 911. Yeah, P22. He'll have to get out of the way because now the battle for P3 is right at his back. Spiller, they're now being challenged by Menezes. Gonna try the outside now. Gets back to the racing line. They approach to the chicane. That's one of the points at which you brake hard with on this track. And it's really important not to miss the braking point. I see Harry on the Ferrari getting away and letting this P3 and P4 pass. As they're fighting for podium at the moment. We see Suisi driving away. 3 minutes. 3 minutes 40 seconds to go. Still some time to make a move, not much. I'm sure Spiller will not want to make any mistake again. That's gonna cost him podium. And Menezes will want to challenge it at any corner. It's interesting livery, this one, on the Ferrari. Not sure if that's a customized livery or not, but some interesting colors. Three minutes to go. We got Thorsten leading the race. Suisi on P2. Spiller on P3 at the moment, being challenged by Menezes on P4. Sorokin, I believe, is still being able to hold P5. I presume Morant is still challenging him. This is the battle for P3 at the minute. Still Spiller holding the position. So an easy track to overtake, definitely not, but we've seen already some moves being made successfully. Spiller goes offensive there. Trying to not to make the same mistake as before. As he goes a little bit wide now, they go side by side, but Menezes lift off the throttle. You don't really want to lose control of the car, go for a spin out, because that definitely kills your chances for podium. Not sure if that is the last lap or maybe actually 2 laps to go. You see Thorsten on the Bentley number 89. Very good race from him tonight. Of course, no one has been able to challenge this race as he goes through the last lap of the race. That's gonna be last chance for Menezes and Spiller to decide what position they are gonna finish. We see Sorokin being chased by, he goes wide. He goes wide there and might lose position to the McLaren. He goes on the inside towards the chicane. He's gonna be able to get back P5. Oh, he goes wide again. He hits the wall, I believe. Not sure what happened there. He's definitely feeling the pressure. Now the minute. We see still putter for P3 going on. We see Moran now making a move. I think he's gonna get it done as they go towards the turn 1 on the inside. Sorokin goes outside white and Moran gets P5 on the last lap. We see the leader of the race now approaching the last 2 corners after 1 hour. Not sure how many laps he's been able to make, but he's definitely led all of them. We see he approached the finish line and gets P1. Well done, first victory of the season for him. We see Suisi should be approaching finish line soon. As we see now P15, but I'm sure Suisi is finished the race. Yeah, we see there. I see Spiller still ends in P3 on the podium, and Menezes wasn't able to make a move at the end. So that's the top 3: Borchardt, Suisi and Spiller, followed by Menezes. Let's see, Morant probably has been able to come on P5, followed by Sorokin a few seconds behind. Sorokin did a very good race. He lost P5 at the last lap, but very good driving from him. Very consistent. We see now the group of drivers: Ferrari, the Lambo, Berg, Bentley. Well, that was a very interesting race tonight. We've seen quite a lot of battles, especially at the top, P2 and P3, and then we've seen the group following, racing very closely. Well, I hope you enjoyed. That was a good race. I think that was plenty of action we could see tonight in Zandvoort. Always one of my favorite tracks to see a race. It will be next week in Spa, actually. So that'll be for sure very, very good race. Always a very good track. Well, thank you very much, everyone, for watching us. Hope you enjoy. That was a very good race. Thank you. This is Checkpoint 23 was today, and thanks to Tony G also on the camera. We'll see you next week. Have a good night.